I earned the gold award with my coloring book that I took to children in Tanzania, Africa, to teach them about health and hygiene. To see them love something that I had spent so much time and effort working on and had made on my own, and I printed them and I stapled them, and to hand them out myself, just the joy in their eyes of receiving such a gift. And if they grow up learning these techniques to stay healthy, and then when they're older, then they'll pass it down to their children too. And so who knows how many people this will impact in the end. I made the book in such a way that you can translate the text into any language. Mine was in Swahili, but if they were going somewhere else in Africa or anywhere, then they would be able to translate it into whatever language they wanted. I don't care if I get the recognition for it. I just want people to have access to this. I think it's a very valuable, unique tool for reaching the kids of these countries, and I feel like it could really make a difference. I wouldn't have taken on something of this scope without the encouragement of the Girl Scouts, and it was very encouraging and a high point my entire life, really, to be done with this project and to look back and see all the things that I had managed to accomplish.
I earned the Gold Award by hosting a Support the Veterans 5K walk-in fair, and within that fair there were different booths that brought awareness about what veterans face. There were information booths about post-traumatic stress disorder, just simple basic things that veterans face. The main goal was to show veterans there are good people out there, and that was the main point. Whether you're Muslim, whether you're from another religion, it doesn't matter. There was a veteran that came up to me and pulled me aside and really thanked me. He was like, I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, really thank you for doing this project. Not everyone understands the true cost of a war, and I almost fell into tears when he came to me and told me how he felt. I felt like this was the right thing to do. This project began by me not really knowing much about it and doing research more and more and more about it. It definitely opened up doors. It made me more passionate about veterans. It still gives me the courage to do more for them and encourage people to go and support them, because they do need it more than anybody that I can think of.
I'm a recipient of the Girl Scout Gold Award, and my project was a special needs pageant for Gwinnett County. The goal of the pageant was to empower the young people, so they got to state what they wanted to do as Mr. and Mrs. Special Gwinnett County, and they just had a blast doing it. It was so awesome to see like the smiles just radiating off these people's faces. For our king, his name is John. His mom came up to me and just said, you don't even know how much this means to him. He was just on cloud nine, big man on campus. At first it was really stressful. I was like, man, I have 5 weeks to pull this whole thing together. But as I went on and as I went out into the community and got support, and at the end it was just so humbling to see that I didn't think that my pageant was going to be that big of a thing, but to these families, it was so much. And so I was just really humbled at the end of it all. Before I got the Gold Award, I wasn't really a leader. I would do a lot of background things, but achieving the Gold Award and having to head up all of the committees and be in charge of everything, it really turned me into a leader and showed me that I can do anything that I put my mind to, especially because I did it in such a short amount of time. It was really great to experience and just to find out that I actually could do that, do something that I didn't think I would be able to do. So it's given me a lot of confidence in myself. Everybody says one person can make a whole difference, but I didn't believe it until I actually experienced it. That was so cool.